Hi, this is Rob Connery, author of A Curious Moon. I wanted to take 2 minutes to explain what this book is about and what you can expect from it. The first thing, this book is about data. Importing, structuring, querying, and then optimizing it. All the things that you're going to encounter during your career as a programmer, data analyst, or both. This book is also about Postgres, from the very basics of creating a database, adding tables and views and indexing, all the way to more advanced functionality like creating functions, window queries, and common table expressions. We cover a lot of ground. Next, we deep dive into data pulled from the Cassini mission. If you've ever watched the videos that I've made or read the books that I've written, you know I can't stand boring demos. Therefore, instead of using tired old blog examples or e-commerce data to show you what Postgres is all about, we plug in the real deal straight from orbit. We focus specifically on the dataset for ENCELADUS, a mysterious icy moon that orbits Saturn and spews geysers of ice into space. Really. This little moon confounded scientists for years, as it simply should not exist and do the things that it does. Cassini made 23 close approach flybys of this moon over its lifetime, each one completely vexing the mission team. There was heat up there, a lot of it, a global salty ocean under the ice, and traces of minerals and compounds that the Cassini team described as, in quotes, a smoking gun for the presence of life. This little moon is 313 miles in diameter, just about the size of Great Britain. I designed this book so that you could get lost in this amazing cosmic detective story. You'll sift through, structure, and query 3 sets of raw Cassini data, specifically the master schedule, results from the INMS, and results from the CDA. Every command sent to Cassini over its 20-year lifespan was logged in a master schedule database with an instrument team name such as thermal imaging, UV or magnetometer, a target such as Enceladus, Titan, or Saturn, a title which described the command, and finally a full description of the command sent, over 60,000 entries over the 20-year lifespan. You'll load all of this data up and probe it for clues to the precise nature of each of the flybys of Enceladus. The INMS was Cassini's ion neutral mass spectrometer, a quadrupole mass spectrometer that would, essentially, sniff the space around the vessel in order to analyze the chemical compounds that might be present. This instrument provided the pivotal evidence that Enceladus could support life, and you get to load all of those results into Postgres and query them with your newfound DBA skills. The CDA was Cassini's cosmic dust analyzer, which was also a mass spectrometer, but it focused on the plasma given off by collisions of space dust. This instrument collected direct samples of Enceladus's plumes, the results of which you once again get to load up into Postgres in your investigation of the small icy moon. Understanding the story of Enceladus, however, requires much more than simply loading a bunch of data into Postgres, learning SQL, and then running some queries. You need to cultivate a certain mindset, an understanding of the power of data and its ability to enlighten and to corrupt. Therefore, I've asked one of our fictional interns here at Red 4, Dee Yan, if I could share her journal with you, and she agreed. It's just under 400 pages of detailed observations and notes, all told from her perspective in the first person. She even added a few personal bits in there, describing our fictional aerospace startup, as well as some encounters with her CTO, who happens to be me. She was also kind enough to organize the code that she wrote during her investigation, as well as the data that she worked with. All of that is available to you if you want it. It's about 680 megabytes in size, but if you just want the book, you can do that too. Not many people start their career with the goal of being a database administrator. They simply assume the role. This could be voluntary or the result of a dire need on a given project. Either way, it's usually a skill that you learn on the job, picking up necessary tricks along the way. And that's exactly what Dee does. It's as real a scenario as I could imagine, with data from space. Casual fun read for people already familiar with Postgres, or a real-world walkthrough of some of the things that you'll need to know on your road to becoming a Postgres DBA. I really hope you enjoy it, and thanks for watching.